There are multiple stories about the birth of Lord Shiva, the Hindu god. Lord Shiva holds a pivotal position in the Holy Trinity. Brahma plays the role of a creator, and Lord Vishnu plays the role of the preserver. Lord Shiva is essentially the destroyer. Together, these three lords symbolize nature's rules, which is everything that is created is eventually destroyed. Birth of these three gods is a great mystery in itself. Many Purans believe that God Brahma and God Vishnu were born from God Shiva. There is no hardcore evidence to prove the same. This confusion brings us to another vital question. How was God Shiva born? God Shiva is a Swayambhu, which means he is not born from a human body. He was created automatically. He was there when there was nothing, and he will remain even after everything is destructed. That is why he is also lovingly called as the Adi Dev, which means the oldest god of the Hindu mythology, Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu. Apparently, both these lords were arguing with one another as to who was more superior. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a blazing pillar appeared. Top and the root of the pillar was invisible, and both the gods heard an oracle which asked them to compete with one another. They both had to find the start and end of the blazing pillar. To find this answer, Lord Brahma immediately transformed himself into a goose and flew upwards to find the pillar top. Lord Vishnu converted himself into a boar up to 40% off deep into the earth to find the end of the pillar. Both tried tirelessly, but couldn't locate the top or the end. When they both gave up, they found God Shiva waiting for them. This made them realize that there is another ultimate power that is ruling this universe, and that is God Shiva. The eternity of the pillar actually symbolizes the never-ending eternity of God Shiva. While his birth continues to be a mystery, his avatars also garner a lot of questions, for they too are quiet extreme. While on one hand, he became Virabhadra to symbolize massive destruction, and on another, he took the form of Kaal Bhairava to protect the Sati pin. On Earth, God Shiva is also popularly worshipped in the form of the linga, which are spread across the length and breadth of our country. The linga symbolizes masculinity and persk up to 75% off God Shiva's role in the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the universe. Based on some stories from Puranas, that the birth of Lord Shiva was through a cosmic egg, known as Hiranyagarbha, which is said to be the primeval state of the universe, and through which both Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu were born. Lord Brahma was born as a lotus flower from the navel of Lord Vishnu. There is another story from Bhagavata Purana that the birth of Lord Shiva described on the order nescient activities or deception, the frustration, the sense of false ownership, and the illusory bodily conception or forgetfulness of one's real identity, qualities which will actively influence the conditioned souls in the age of Kali, made Brahma feel guilty. In order to get rid of such displeasure, he focused on the Supreme Lord in order to purify himself. Then he created 4 great sages as his sons named Sanaka, Sananda, Sanatana, and Sanat Kumara. All of them had no desire to marry and fill the created universes with progenies. They disobeyed their father, causing much anger in his 4 heads. He couldn't control his wrath, and that uncontrolled wrath generated a child of red and blue hues from between his eyebrows. The child cried angrily and anxiously. Brahma called him Rudra and said, "My dear boy, I have already chosen the following places for your residence: the heart, the senses, the air of life, the sky, the air, the fire, the water, the earth, the sun, the moon, and austerity. You will be known by 11 names: Manu, Manu, Mahinasa, Mahan, Shiva, Vamadeva." This is how Lord Shiva came into existence and assumed nescient qualities and annihilation of the created universes. There are also other theories that in some Hindu creation stories, the goddess, also known as Adi Shakti or Devi, is said to have created Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. If you know something new today from Lord Shiva birth stories, kindly comment Om Namah Shivaya. For more content and videos, kindly subscribe to Chronicle Capsule.